Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. It's a beautiful Monday morning here, July the 5th, 2021. I hope all you guys had a safe and wonderful July the 4th holiday yesterday. Uh, Around here in the North Las Vegas area, it was incredible last night. I mean, the amount of fireworks going off around in the Las Vegas Valley was just amazing. Uh, Anything that leaves the ground here in southern Nevada is illegal, but oh my goodness, the folks didn't spare no expense last night. I mean, the skies were full of fireworks. Luckily, all of our roofs around my area are all tiled. Otherwise, we'd have been in trouble because there was a lot of fireworks going on. But we survived. I enjoyed it. I really do like fireworks, but I don't buy anymore because you're not supposed to. So I don't. I let the other folks have their fun. But anyway, yeah. I hope you guys are safe. Hope everybody had a great time, and yeah. So hey, thanks for joining today. As you can already tell by the description, we've got some Amazon sale items. Basically, the buy two get one. Prime Day also sales, some of those. Yeah, so I picked up quite a pretty good little bunch here. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. Speaking of things, I gave away this a couple videos ago, and whomever that is, won. But I haven't heard from him. So if any of you guys know who J.E. is and have a way of getting a hold of him, tell him to shoot me an email. I left a comment on his entry on the giveaway video, but haven't heard from him yet. So, movie hoarders. If I don't hear from him in in another week or so, I'm going to give this to somebody else. So, yeah, if you guys know him, shoot him a message if you know how to, and tell him, come on. Come get your goods. All right. So let's get into this, you guys. First up, probably one of my favorite pickups here today is the 4K. That's right, 4K digital code of Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. The only part about this I've already watched the first two and loved it on 4K. The colors are just amazing. The only bad part about it, this doggone set, when I opened it up, every disc was, thankfully they're all 4K and they don't scratch that easily, but every disc was off its spindle. You go put it on one side and the other side falls off. So thankfully right now it's still holding. But terrible packaging as far as the discs are concerned. You also get a little I was going to say you get a book, but you don't. Thought you did. Anyway, hey, let me know down below if you guys are a Lord of the Rings fan. If so, you ought to try and pick this up. I'm not sure it's still for sale, but Lord of the Rings. Who doesn't love Lord of the Rings? This extraordinary trilogy in stunning 4K, and it really is. The colors are amazing. Colors are amazing. Now yeah, I recommend it as far as 4K is concerned. All right, next up, I love my big Godzilla kind of movies. I really do. So I saw this for very cheap. It's the Toho collection. Godzilla Toho, Godzilla versus Destroyer. That's I think it's 102 minutes, 1995. It's not rated. And Godzilla versus Mega Gyrus. I have not watched that one yet, so that one's not rated. Also, 106 minutes from the year 2000. But yeah, I like my creature features, and especially Godzilla ones. But yeah, Godzilla versus Destroyer. With a supercharged blast from his nuclear past, A new Godzilla emerges from his own from his own ashes, radioactive and ready to take on Tokyo. The great monster's nuclear energy is increasing by the minute, and a monster meltdown threatens to vaporize the planet. But soon Godzilla must battle his deadliest challenge yet, Destroya. And when Godzilla Jr. joins the ring, only the Super 13, I think, can put the deep freeze on the three-way monster melee. Yeah, a little bit of Godzilla activity. There were a bunch of these. I have most of them. There were a bunch of these for sale during the Prime days. Next up, Blu-ray digital from the producer Sam Raimi, The Unholy. The Unholy is PG-13, 99 minutes from 2021. Actually gets, mediocre reviews. The Unholy is based on James Herbert's best-selling book Shrine. Follows a young hearing-impaired girl who is visited by the Virgin Mary and can suddenly hear, speak, and heal the sick. As people from near and far flock to witness her miracles, a disgraced journalist, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, hoping to revive his career, visits a small New England town to investigate. As terrifying events begin to happen all around him, he starts questioning if these miracles are the works of the Virgin Mary or something much more sinister. I really enjoy watching Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Of course, he is not one of my favorite people in The Walking Dead, but yeah, happy to watch. I can't wait to watch that one. Now, this one I did not have. I had on DVD, but I did not have it on any other high definition, so I picked it up from the writer-director J.J. Abrams and producer Steven Spielberg. Super 8, PG-13 from 2011. It's 111 minutes long. Of course, it's a mystery sci-fi. It's gets really good reviews. I enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I watched it, but probably back in 2011, 2012. Kind of a mix of E.T. and Cloverfield, in my mind anyway. Great monster in this one. J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg join forces in this extraordinary tale of youth, mystery, and adventure. Super 8 tells the story of six friends who witness a train wreck while making a Super 8 movie, only to learn that something unimaginable escaped during the crash. They soon discover that the only thing more mysterious than what it is what it wants. Experience the film that critics rave is filled with unstoppable imagination and visual effects to spare. It will put a spell on you. Super 8. Let me know down below if you've seen Super 8 and whether you liked it. Can't wait to watch it in 4K. We'll check it out and give a report back. Next up, another one that I had on probably VHS first, and I wanted it on high def. Britt Ekland's in this. Ingrid Pitt and Christopher Lee in The Wicker Man. Yeah, I got it on Blu-ray. Not rated, 94 minutes from 1973. This is an occult thriller. Gets really good reviews if you guys are interested. I Citizen Kane of horror films, it says. This thing's got lots of twists and turns. It's kind of right up my alley. When a young girl mysteriously vanishes, Police Sergeant Howie travels to a remote Scottish island to investigate, but the seemingly quiet community is not as it appears, as the detective uncovers a secretive pagan society run by the strange Lord Summerisle, Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee's he's good in this. He's really good. Let me know if you like this one. I did, and I was glad to get it in Blu-ray for very inexpensive from Amazon. All right, well, this is kind of a relatively new one, but it was on sale, so I picked it up. It's a Shudder original, Spiral, not rated, 90 minutes, from 2019. It's right up my alley. It's a psychological horror, and it gets mediocre reviews. I haven't watched it yet. Frightening and compelling, they say, one of the most powerful, socially conscious, and memorable horror movies of the year. A same-sex couple move to a small town so they can enjoy a better quality of life as they raise their 16-year-old daughter. But nothing is as it seems in their picturesque neighborhood. And when they see that the folks next door are throwing a very strange party, being the new family in the town suddenly feels extremely dangerous. It's put out by RLJE. RLJE. Haven't watched it yet. Kind of want to watch this pretty soon. So if you guys have seen this one, let me know what you thought of it. All right. Now, this one just came out recently from the director of Silent Hill and Revelation and Rogue, Endangered Species. R-rated, 101 minutes, 2021. It's a survival adventure. I like these kind where the hunters become the hunted kind of thing. I do enjoy those. Starring Rebecca Romijn from X-Men franchise and Jerry O'Connell. This gripping adventure tale unfolds beneath a brutal African sun. Jack Halsey takes his wife, their adult kids, and a friend for a dream vacation in Kenya. But as they venture off alone into a wilderness park, their safari van is flipped over by an angry rhino, leaving them injured and desperate. Then, as two of them go in search of rescue, a bloody, vicious encounter with a leopard and a clan of hyenas incites a desperate fight for survival. Let me know if you've seen it. Sounds good to me. All right, Don't Let Up. Creepy, paranoid thrills in The Ones Below. The Ones Below. R-rated, 86 minutes, from 2015. Again, another psychological horror, and it gets pretty good reviews. I haven't watched it yet. A gripping exercise in suspense. I love suspense. A young, affluent couple expecting their first child hits it off with the new couple that moves in downstairs, until a dinner party between them ends in a shocking accident. The new friends suddenly find themselves at odds, and a reign of psychological terror begins. Starring Clarence Posey from Harry Potter and David Morrissey from The Walking Dead. Looks cool to me. Let me know if you've seen that one. Now, this one, I'm not sure. I saw the clown and Sicko the Blood Clown. I thought, I'll pick that up. But I know nothing about this movie other than it's 135 minutes long. And it also contains the 4-hour Sleaze or Art Part 3, as well as a 90-minute Sleaze or Art Part 4. Sicko the Blood Clown is presented as an atmospheric nightmare. This movie is focused on moods, the myriad forms of depravity that are repellent and exquisite. You will either curse your eyes or admire scenes of hellish tastes. Do not risk your well-being. You can walk away now. I don't know anything about it, and I tried to do a little research on it. Couldn't find much, so it's put out by Beelzebub Productions. Beelzebub, I guess. Beelzebub. Yeah. Atmospheric horror. The best kind. All right. Next up we have The Ultimate Terror Has Awakened. Baphomet, not rated, 2021. This just came out recently. 80 minutes long. It's an occult thriller again. This is probably the worst rated one that I picked up. But I like these kind of cult movies, so what the heck, it was on sale, so yeah. The Richardson family celebrates their 28-year-old daughter's pregnancy in Northern California. The celebration is interrupted when a satanic cult member pays them an unexpected visit. On behalf of the cult leaders, on behalf of the cult's leader, Enrique offers to pay the family a large sum for ownership of their land. Jacob, the father, rejects the offer due to the priceless sentimental value of their home. Enrique and his cult, displeased, begin to put devastating curses on the Richardsons, trying to force them off their land, even if it means murdering them. Ooh. The occult. Crazy stuff. Next up, standout British film of this year, Dark River. Dark River, 2017, 90 minutes, not rated. It's a mystery thriller. Gets pretty good reviews. Following the death of her father, Alice returns to her home village for the first time in 15 years to claim from her estranged brother the family farm she believes is rightfully hers. I don't know anything about it. This looked interesting and it was very inexpensive, so picked up Dark River. Let me know down below if you've seen Dark River, what you thought of it. Now this just scares the devil out of me, but look at that. Dead Kids from 1981, 99 minutes, R-rated. Put out by Severin. Actually gets pretty good reviews. This also was known as Strange Behavior, as far as I remember. I hope I never have to have a needle in my eye, but my wife has to have a needle poked in her eye every once in a while because of macular degeneration, but I don't know if I could handle it. I guess I'd have to. You wanted to keep your vision, right? But anyway, yeah, I saw that and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick this up. I didn't have it. One of the best horror movies you've never seen, says Fangoria. The Ozploitation classic and one of the most unique shockers of the 80s returns like never before. It's a grisly saga of bizarre experiments, butchered teens, New Zealand doubling for suburban Illinois, and a killer in a Tor Johnson mask, whatever that is. This was released in America as Strange Behavior, featuring a hypnotic score by Tangerine Dream. Remember them? I do. Dead Kids, or Strange Behavior. Looks like a fun one. 1981. Wow, it's a long time ago. All right, next up, One Man, Two Stories. This was cheap. Thought it looked interesting. It's called Destined, not rated, 95 minutes, from 2018. Uncommonly ambitious. Oh, okay. In one world, Rashid is a hardened criminal who has spent years building his drug empire. In another, he is an ambitious architect who has been working his way up the corporate ladder. Illustrated through parallel lives, we explore how one man's future can be changed by a single moment. Facing everything from street violence to corporate corruption, Rashid navigates his role in each world while demonstrating that life is never simple in the journey forward, fulfilling your destiny. Never heard of it, thought it looked interesting, so I picked it up. Next up, 30th Anniversary Special Edition. It's the cracked ones that let the light into the world. Split. S-P-L-I-T, not rated, 1989. It's a sci-fi mystery. I enjoy these kind. Fresh, stimulating, eye-grabbing, brain-rattling sci-fi film. Starker is one person in a dystopian future who can liberate mankind from trans-dimensional fascists. Living on garbage in an ever-changing disguise, he drifts from person to person, trying to wake the world from its complacent slavery. But as his ideas start to gain traction, he becomes the singular target of a formidable dictator. Starker must race against advanced surveillance technology and evade countless agents to get his message out to the world before he is neutralized by the forces of order. Science fiction, yeah. Let me know if you've seen this one. I've never heard of it, never seen it. Next up, explosively erotic and exciting and claustrophobic gothic fun ride, Blood Paradise. Not rated, from 2018, 84 minutes. It's a horror comedy. It's a Swedish film. Unpredictable and drenched in sly humor, this sexy thriller follows best-selling crime writer Robin as she goes to the Swedish countryside to regain inspiration. Instead of relaxation, she confronts an assortment of peculiar and increasingly dangerous characters, including her most obsessive fan, his explosively jealous wife, and the progressively more unhinged man who owns the farm. The beautiful and stylish young woman soon discovers just how dangerous farm life can be. Blood Paradise. It's fun. And this is a supernatural sci-fi stunner called Molly. Molly, not rated, 91 minutes, from 2017. It's a fantasy sci-fi. It was filmed in the Netherlands. Let's see if I can read this. Mad Max meets Turbo Kid in this electrifying fantasy sci-fi adventure. In a barren landscape ravished by war, Molly, a superpowered young woman, roams the violent post-apocalyptic landscape armed only with a bow and arrow. When a sadistic ringmaster who runs an underground fight club hears of her supernatural abilities, he sends his sociopathic marauders to capture her and make her a star attraction in his cage fights to the death. Also has Making of Molly. This is looks like fun. Looks like a good one. Let me know if you guys have seen it. I haven't. And welcome to the circle. Love and blessings, you are safe. Exploitation films. Not rated, 93 minutes, from 2019. More cult action. That's right, we're getting this lots of cult today. Fowler's literal cult movie will leave you bewildered and shell-shocked, and perhaps once its crazy ideas and dizzying topographies have got into your head, it will be impossible ever to leave them fully behind. Welcome to the Circle is a nightmarish, creepy, trippy, almost Lynchian Canadian horror film. A camping misadventure forces a young girl and her father into the realm of demon-worshipping cult known as the Circle. As the pair become trapped in the Circle's increasingly frightening sphere of indoctrination, escape is the only objective, but they are trapped in the Circle. Looks like fun. Let me know if you've seen this one. And last, my pickups from Amazon. That's right. My favorite pickup, probably, other than the Lord of the Rings. That's right, I got the Blu-ray of Freaks and Geeks, the complete series. Who doesn't like Freaks and Geeks? Huh? Freaks and Geeks is not rated. This is 13 hours worth. Of course, it ran from 1999 to 2000. But this was put out by Shout Factory. It was on NBC back in the day. Only 12 of the 18 episodes ever aired. Why in the heavens did they pull this off the air? I have no idea. But I love it. This is good stuff. If you like it, let me know down below. If you guys are a fan of Freaks and Geeks, I certainly am. All 18 episodes in both original aspect ratio and new widescreen presentations. What high school was like for the rest of us. Freaks and Geeks, I'm happy to have that one. All right, like I promised in my last video, I do have a giveaway today. It's kind of a fun one, I think. Kind of a fun one. I got a couple. These I don't know how I ended up with 2 copies of both of these, but I did. The complete collection of Black Sails. I'm going to give this away to one of my subscribers that lives in the United States. You have to live here in the United States to win this. Black Sails, the complete collection. course, this is all about some pirates from the 1700s, 1715 to be exact. New Providence Island. Man, it eventually gets even Long John Silver gets in there. I enjoyed it. I've seen most of this series, not all of it, but yeah, happy to have it and be able to give it away. So if you're into pirates and you've heard of the Black Sails, certainly enter. It's a complete collection. Also, besides that, I'm also giving away The Walking Dead's World Beyond the First Season DVD. Brand new, factory sealed. Both of these brand new, well, not brand new, but they're factory sealed. This is brand new. So yeah, cool, brave and different direction for the Walking Dead universe, grander in scope, though deeply intimate in terms of character. I do love the writing in the Walking Dead series. I really have enjoyed the writing. A lot of people don't appreciate it, I think, for the really good writing that they've done. I mean, other than, you got zombies, but that's cool. But, I truly enjoy the writing. Now, a decade into the apocalypse, Sisters Hope and Iris have grown up inside the walls of one of the few remaining first world communities. The sisters' scientist father conducts research over 1,000 miles away in a research facility run by the Civic Republic, an ally of Omaha, but one that does not reveal his location to outsiders. When the sisters receive a message that their father might be in danger, they defy their own community's rules and enlist their friends Elton and Salas to embark on a cross-country quest to save him. Leaving their sheltered upbringing behind, these teenagers learn how to fight threats, both living and dead, as they travel through a beautiful but decaying and dangerous world. I've only watched a couple episodes of this, and I'm enjoying it so far. But hey, someone's going to win it, one of my subscribers. Let's use the word world. World as the key word. Put that in the comments down below if you're interested in winning this. And the Black Sails. Both of them, I'll send them out free of charge to the subscriber that I pick. Let's see, today's Monday. We'll do it next Monday. And so good luck to all of you using the word world as the key word. So hey, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's why I'm giving these things away, because I appreciate you all watching and subscribing. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, let's get this whole fart up over 2,000. What do you say? And beyond. Anyway, hey, again, thanks so much. Hope you guys are staying safe. It's going to be a hot one here in Vegas today, about 109. But yeah, we've got air conditioning, so that's cool. All's well. You guys keep smiling, keep having fun. Until the next time, peace.